Rose up from the bottom, made our own route. We ain't never worried, bring them all out. Sling on our side, we going all out. Go on, bring them out. Bring the giants out, bring the giants out, bring the giants out, bring the giants out. We ain't never been scared, we ain't backing down. Bring the giants out, 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 bring the giants out. No retreating now, go until we black out. Bring the giants out, bring the giants out. Counted out my whole life, now I'm counting up. Now they watch me slay giants like cinemas. Big problem on the front line, that's William Wallace. And we been ready to advance, now they just waiting on us. Don't sit back, I ain't laying low. Now I'm moving like a general. Got them thinking we ain't never coming. This is sneak attack and they already gone. I got fire on me from the upper room. Got God with me, I can never lose. My slingshot got a scope, so they see a red dot and that's all they know.
Giants on my face and they started laughing. God's on my faith and they get to clapping. Angel armies on my side and they get to stepping. Heaven knows I never ran, so we pull them. Bring the giants out, bring the giants out, bring the giants out, bring the giants out. We ain't never been scared, we ain't backing down. Bring the giants out, 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 bring the giants out. No retreating now, go until we black out. Bring the giants out, bring the giants out.
What's up, guys? Welcome to TWR. Today we're going to review the Lancer L5 magazines. I've been shooting these Lancer magazines for at least 6 years. So 6 years of shooting with these guys. I have put at least 5,000 rounds to these guys. Okay, that's a lot of shooting, a lot of rounds, and they're amazing. Honestly, these magazines are so good. I have shot other magazines, but these were the first ones I bought, just from doing some looking online, seeing people were saying, and Lancer kept coming up as like one of the best, and so I bought them, and I'm so glad I did because they just work. I have bought, I think, 2 different batches. The first ones I bought, I think I bought like between 6 to 10 magazines, and I bought like another like 10 or so after that. So anyways, I've got a minimum 5,000 rounds. At a maximum, like, that's conservative, just because I know for sure I've shot that many. So I've put a lot of rounds through these over the years, and I still have my originals. And just like the Glock factory mags, when I talked about that review, these magazines are great. I've never had an issue with these specifically, like Lancer magazines. They just work. They're great. They've lasted me all these years. They've never been damaged, never had to change the followers. I haven't really had any issues with these guys. Yeah, like, they haven't had any problems. Like, they feed great. They've been reliable, which is what you want in a magazine. You know, with a weapon system, the magazine is usually, like, because like most weapons are made well. Like, if they're not made well, they're not going to sell and they're just going to disappear. So like most weapon systems are made, in rifles and pistols are made pretty well. If there's going to be a weak point, it's going to be the magazine. And so, like, they did a great job. Lancer made these so well. Like, these are my duty mags. These are the ones that I trust my life with, that I have for my self-defense weapons. This is what I use, is Lancer. They're also just, like, really well made. Like, I love the fact that, at least with these ones, they have all kinds of different colors, but these ones are the translucent ones, so I can see through them, and I can see, like, what my round count's at. They do have these, like, round count indicators. There you go. See that? It's like 20 rounder, and then, or 20 rounds, and then they have like a 30 round marker. So you can see exactly how many rounds you have left. They have these metal feed lips, which are great. That just helps, because, like, the tension point on a magazine is like on the feed lips, because that's where the rounds are getting pushed up right onto the feed lips, so they can get fed in when the gun cycles into the chamber of the rifle. And so that's where like failure points are for magazines. But they have these metal ones, and so they work really well. It also doubles as like the lip for the magazine release, and so you know that like it's not going to be plastic and not going to shear off as easily, and so that works really well. It also has these this texture on it, which isn't too aggressive. It actually is great, and they're also a little bit smaller, like a PMag. PMags are just a little bit bulkier, so these are actually really good when it comes to like putting in plate carriers and like magazine pouches and stuff. They don't snag, they're not hard to get out. These guys can be a little bit more harder to get out. I do like PMags. I haven't used these as much as these guys. I'm still kind of testing these, but these are really easy to get out. These are really easy to do reloads with because they are slightly smaller, especially like a tack reload. So I'm going to do a reload with these guys, right? I have more space just because it is physically like smaller and slimmer. So like doing a tack reload is a lot easier than if I had a PMag, because it's just like at the bottom it's flared out more. You can still do it, but it's just a little bit easier to insert and do a tack reload with these guys. So that's nice. They're also, when they insert, they're like, almost feels like they're lubed. Like they go in really nice and they feel great. Like it's really positive. Like when they drop out, I've never had really any issues with them dropping out or nothing. Like they just fall right out. I don't know. Like when you insert a Lancer, like it's gonna be weird, but it like feels good. Like it just feels like you know it's in there. I don't know. I like them, but I shouldn't say. I did have an issue with PMags where these guys were shooting out on the range and it was kind of wet, and these guys had fallen into the grass and had gotten grass on it and some dirt and stuff, and so when I was actually doing a demonstration video, which is on the channel, and you can actually see it happen. It's on the, I think it's on the tack reload and emergency reloading demonstration video. Anyways, the magazine had been doing emergency reloads, fallen into the grass. It had gotten grass on it and dirt, and so when I went to eject it, it didn't come out. And so, you know, I'm not gonna say like that's PMag's fault, because honestly, magazines seem to be pretty good. Like I said, I haven't really tested these like I have these guys, but you know, that happened. I haven't had that issue with these guys. Okay, and maybe that's just because they're a little bit thinner, a little more play, kind of like an AK. I don't know, but they just work really well. They just work great. They have all kinds of different round counts. They got like 20 rounders, they got 30 rounders. I think they have a 10 rounder. These are 300 Blackout magazines. I mainly shot the 5.56 L5 Lancer mags. I just don't shoot a lot of 300 Black, so I have not really used these guys yet. I would imagine they're just as reliable and work just as well. But it is different caliber, so if I end up shooting 300 Black and get a good round count through these, then I'll review these as well. But yeah, if you're gonna buy a magazine and invest your money into a bunch of mags, you just can't go wrong with Lancer. I love these magazines; they're great. It's weird to like, because it's just a tool, but I actually like these like a lot. But anyways, it's going to be a really good investment for you, because like magazines are one of those things you do buy a lot of, and so you don't want to buy something that's just going to not work. Because if you do, then you're just wasting your money. Like I talked about with the Glock mag review. Like, you know, the PMag Glocks mags, those just lasted me a year. Then I had to I couldn't use them because they just weren't working correctly. They weren't reliable. So get yourself some Lancer magazines and get some training. If you guys want to learn how to use your AR-15, you guys can hit us up at Double Regulated. But of course, there's a lot of other good schools that you guys can go to. You can train with Battling Tactical. We've trained with them quite a bit, and those guys are great. You can train with John Lovell at the Warrior Poet Society. I've trained with him quite a bit as well. Yeah, I'll continue to buy Lancer mags, and I'm just out of pure curiosity, I will try the magazines. I'm currently trying these magazines. Then I have some Surefire 60s I've been shooting that have been really good. I haven't had any issues with them really yet. I still need to get some rounds on those. But I'll definitely be doing a review on the Surefire 60 because I actually like it a lot. It's a good magazine as far as I've seen. I have had probably anywhere between probably like 500 rounds through those guys. But yeah, I'll do some more AR-15 mag reviews for sure, because I just do have some other mags like the PMags that I'm using and testing, and let you guys know how those go. But for now, go get some training. Follow us on Instagram if you like this content. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel for more training videos and reviews. Alright guys, until next time.
Light up the building, raise up the torch. They want the power, I got the source. Signal the smoke and bring in the boys. Pull the alarm and bring in the noise.